Hi, this is Rachel, speaking to you now. Please do not drive or operate any machinery whilst listening to this audio. Some of the things I speak about may be triggering. Please make sure you are in a safe frame of mind to continue. This is not intended to be medical or mental health advice, and I am not a certified mental health professional. In the case of an emergency, please contact your local resources. In staying okay. Even when the sadness appears to be gone, etwas bleibt mir noch. Something stays within. My emotional state in this moment is stable. I'm not swinging too far on either side of the pendulum of Fröhlichkeit oder Traurigkeit, happiness or sadness. If being in the middle of this pendulum means that I am at peace, then I will take it. I have ideas about what I want to do today and do with my life. I have dreams, wants, desires, and aspirations. Und man braucht kein Glück, dorthin zu gelangen, sondern harte Arbeit. And you don't need luck to get there, but hard work instead. Sometimes I fuel myself with coffee, but most importantly, I fuel myself with hope. When I can, wenn es möglich ist. Hope is a fickle friend. Hope comes, and just as surely as it comes, it does go. And when it's gone, my world is encompassed in sadness. Like a lonely white rose in the middle of a frozen meadow, which, in spite of the frost, is still standing and alive, yet terribly lonely, because the rose is its own island, which cannot be reached by others, and holding out until spring defrosts the meadow seems like an impossible feat, one that is literally not possible in the mind of the rose. So much so that she wishes she were gone, like the rest of the roses, in a state of eternal hibernation. Because being gone, being not there, is safe and protective. For years, I slept as much as possible, at least 12 to 14 hours a day, which meant I had little time for anything else, with working 40 hours per week. But I persisted in existing somehow. And now here I am, over a decade later, sitting at my desk in a calm, possibly peaceful state, writing about my experience. But it's not about the factual experience itself, of what happened and where. It's about how I view my life experiences and what that means to me. How I have made sense of it all. I have had some horrific things happen to me, to my body, but I try to not think of those horrible things. I try to think of where I am now, of how good it feels to be in the presence of my therapist, who has helped me for over 16 years now. I try to think of the people who love me now, and not of the people who hurt me so badly then. I try to think of and remember that me getting myself outside where the sunshine is sehr wichtig, very important to my emotional well-being. It's easy to forget to be grateful. for the things, but also for the people that I have. When I take the bus, I am grateful that I have a car, albeit an old one, which breaks down often, but also grateful to be in the bus and around all of the other people who have to take the bus, to be around people for whom I have respect because maybe they don't have a car. I'm grateful for my mom and my brother, for my therapist and my doctor. Shortly after I started seeing my doctor in 2016, he stopped taking on new patients because his private practice was full. So I got really lucky. As much as my thoughts and state of mind are sticking in positive ways to and of my mind, I can't say that I won't have challenges next week. I can't say that challenging things will or will not happen, and that my mind will feel disproportionately negative and angry and fearful and sad. I feel those feelings viscerally in my body too. The sadness and the fear overtake me, and I have anger at my disposal to ward off the threats, even if they are likely perceived threats and not actual threats. Because the perceived threats are 100% real, not imagined, but real. I feel the threats in my mind and inside of my entire body. I have a new therapist in the group therapy program as my individual therapist. Anna is her name, and she seems to have zero experience with PTSD, how to treat someone with a history of trauma. She causes me to feel completely unsafe, and I am being forced to see her for 50 minutes each week. I have requested to switch to a different therapist, and my request was denied. To me, this is an awful scenario which poses a threat to my very being. Yet, I cannot avoid it unless I quit the intensive outpatient program altogether. So this, right now, is a cross I must bear. To keep my mind in healthier places, I have people, present and past, who have loved me. My 4 grandparents are dead, but each of them loved me in their own ways. And I am okay. I am okay right now, in this moment. The bad things that happened to me, die sind in der Vergangenheit. They are in the past, the distant past, and those people can no longer hurt me. They too reside in the past. The bad things that happened to me, they are not my fault, never were, and never will be. I am safe now, safe from harm, and I must keep myself safe. Keeping myself safe is imperative, and it's the most important thing for me to do right now. Being gentle and kind with myself is also very important, if not also the most important things to focus on now and every day that I'm alive. I am okay, and I am safe, and no one can or is allowed to hurt me anymore. I give myself permission to treat myself well and with kindness and self-respect, for I am free now, free of abuse, have been free of harm for many years now. And I will no longer harm myself. Das ist verboten. That is forbidden. And I am okay. And I am safe. And everything will be okay eventually. Feelings come and go, but I remain. All of this taught to me by my therapist over many years and by repetition. I know these things for myself now. I can finally remember them, although reminders are always welcome. I am welcome into this new life free of harm, and here I choose to remain.